In John chapter 1, there's a story about the calling of a disciple by the name of Nathaniel. And it's a really interesting exchange. I don't remember which one. I think it might have been James or John. They've been called and they run and they tell their friend Nathaniel, and they say, Nathaniel, come. We've met the Messiah. We've seen him. We know who he is. His name's Jesus of Nazareth. And he says, can anything good come of Nazareth? And he gets up and he goes to meet this Jesus person. And it's said that when Jesus saw him approaching, he called out to him and said, behold, here is an Israelite in whom there is no guile. And Nathanael says, how do you know me? And he says, when you were sitting under the fig tree, I saw you. Now, Jesus didn't actually see him under the fig tree. He had been sitting under a fig tree when the other disciples went to get him. And it's interesting because he says, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you. And he says, you are the Son of God. You are the Messiah. And Jesus says, what, because I told you that I saw you under a fig tree? Believe me, you're going to see greater things than this. And it made me think, and what I'm going to talk about tonight, what I'm going to talk about right now, I'm not going to say that it's doctrine. I'm not going to say that I have some sort of, insight into this moment with Jesus and Nathaniel. I just have a theory. And I wonder, what was the fig tree? I think the fig tree was special. I was talking to a friend of mine at Abundant Life Church. His name's Tim Holman. Tim, if you're listening to this, here's a shout out. We were talking about this on Sunday, and it just made me think, what if Nathaniel went to the fig tree for a reason? What if that was a normal place for him to go? What if that was the place he went when everything was falling apart? What if he was dealing with abuse in his home? What if his dad was hitting him? What if his mom just told him she didn't love him? What if the fig tree was just where he went when he was having a crisis of faith, when he had to cry out to God? Where are you? Are you here? Have you forsaken me? And so I wonder sometimes if this wasn't very strategic, because his response to Jesus, is in Israel, it's not like they have a short history with the prophetic. A prophet telling you something like, I saw you under the fig tree. I don't feel like it would evoke that much response unless there was more to it. What if what Jesus was saying to Nathanael in that moment wasn't, I saw you, look at my cool prophetic gift, now come follow me? What if he was saying, Nathanael, I saw you under the fig tree so many times. And Nathanael, I heard you under the fig tree so many times. And I see you and I hear you right now, Nathaniel. And in that moment when the Son of God speaks to Nathaniel's heart and says, I saw you and I know you, he drops everything. He proclaims in that moment, you're the Son of God, you're the Messiah, you have it all. And Jesus promises him, he says, you're going to see greater things than these. And I just want to encourage those of you listening tonight. Jesus sees you under the fig tree. He hears you under the fig tree. He sees you and he hears you and he knows you. And the call of God as it goes out, the call of Jesus as it goes out, comes with the same tenderness that I believe he spoke to Nathaniel. Maybe your fig tree, maybe your place of meeting is different, obviously, but maybe you're dealing with some of those things. Maybe you're dealing with rejection. Maybe you're dealing with abuse. Maybe you're just dealing with anger or rage or offense or bitterness. Jesus says to you in this moment, I see you and I hear you. I see you under the fig tree, Nathaniel, and I know you. and I love you. So come follow me. So I want to encourage you, if you're listening tonight and that's you, follow him. He's reaching out to you in tenderness. I love you all. I'm the Powerhouse Pastor. I'm kind of recording in a different place tonight, but I hope this has been an encouragement to your heart. Feel free to like and share. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.